I'm Shannon Moore. I live in New York City, and I come from a little small town in North Carolina. And age? Have you never been told you just don't ask a lady her age? But no worries. When the time's right, I'll talk to you about my age. Let's get to the question. Yes, I do consider myself an expert on twins because I am a twin. I'm a fraternal twin, which relates to how much do I know about identical fraternal twins. I know a lot. I've been a twin, obviously, my whole entire life. So that's a lot of years of experience and wisdom, including hands-on experience. And yes, identical twins have a different dynamic than regular siblings. These identical twins come from a single egg that was fertilized by a single sperm. So they just so happen to split. Now tell me that's not dynamic. Of course it is. On a more personal level, let me give you an example. Many years ago, I was in a car accident and I was put into a coma. The doctors told my family I had a 1% chance of living. My sister came to visit me, spent some time with me. She turned around and left the room and said, "Shannon's going to be okay. She's going to make it." And what do you know? I'm here today. Now tell me that is not some dynamic difference. And no, it's not healthy for identical twins to be inseparable. Yes, they come from the same egg, but that doesn't mean that they're the same person. The environment and genetic factors in to make each person different, which is important because each person should be different so they can develop their own identity. So because they're different, yes, it is possible for identical twins to be completely independent from one another. For example, I live in New York City. My twin sister lives in a small town in North Carolina. I am in the entertainment business. My sister, she's an RN for hospice. Now, I'm a single woman with no kids. My sister, she's been married for over 10 years and has a son, completely independent. And all healthy relationships between identical twins should be like all other sibling relationships. It should involve great communication, some quality time together, laughter, and memories. But these relationships should not include dependence upon one another, especially 24/7, as well as no complete sharing, such as boyfriends, friends, interests, or hobbies, or even clothes. But don't get me wrong, there is a time and place for everything. No, I'm not an identical twin, but I am a fraternal twin. My sister and I are 5 minutes apart. I was born first. Don't forget that part right there. And when we were growing up, we hated each other. We weren't friends at all. But unfortunately, but fortunately, when we became teenagers, we were thrown out of our house. Because we were so independent and left with each other, we grew a lot closer together. And these years have passed and we just get closer and closer to the point where my sister's a huge part of my life now. No matter how different we are, how far away we live, and how little we see each other. And number 8, this is a good one. Do I think the majority of identical twins want to be similar as possible to each other or as different from each other? This really isn't a yes or no question, to be honest with you. The answer to this question all determines how the upbringing of the children and the twins, where they came from, who they want to be, and who they are. The answer to those questions will definitely determine how similar they want to be or how different they want to be. And yes, there's some healthy steps twins can take towards independence. Among these steps are living in different places, spending time apart from one another, having separate friends, attending different universities, and definitely having different social lifestyles. Finally, codependency between twins, identical twins, can lead to several issues, and these issues can get serious. Among these topics that are issues are social skills, attachment, personal growth, and definitely relationships. And with relationships, I mean marriage and even friendship. Thank you so much. I'm Shannon Moore, and feel free to call me to talk about that age.